Hello, Aries. Amanda here. Welcome to Unseen Hands Healing. That's Coconut. I'm dog sitting. So, for your spread here in mid-August, we're looking at a shape shift, right? I'm doing this spread about you shifting from one shape into another and what that shift looks like and feels like for you. So this is a spread that I post about over on Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, please do check it out at Unseen Hands Healing. And I'm using this for your spread in mid-August because I really feel like August is this massive shift that we are all experiencing. You know, August is always a transitory month. It's always got some sort of shifting involved. But now more than ever, the shift is incredibly potent. There is a collective spiritual upgrade that is happening for the universe, but really for our species. Like, this is, and I'm speaking in really large terms because it feels that big. There are a lot of intuitive people that are picking up on this shift because it's absolutely happening. There is some sort of massive turning of the wheel that's happening for us collectively, and that is playing out in our lives in different ways. And so the magnitude of that and the echoes of that for our species can really be felt on the individual level as each of us go through that in our own ways. And you may be feeling that. You may be realizing that energy of like, this time is just like no other time. And I'm sure people have said that throughout history, but this is a pretty big one. This is a really big shift. And so as we walk through that, you know, on August 11th, Mercury is going into Leo, getting out of its retrograde shadow, and Jupiter is stationing direct, which is, Jupiter's the wheel of fortune, you know, that's the turning of the wheel. So I think that those changes are going to be really palpably felt. And then we've got that Aquarius full moon at the end of the month to look forward to. So, let's get into how this is playing out for you, Aries. But first, in your meditation, before I pulled cards, I got this image, a visualization came through of a bonfire. And at first I thought you were feeding logs to the bonfire, and then I realized they weren't logs, they were bones. You were feeding like your bones or somebody's bones. You were feeding bones, human bones, into the bonfire. And so to me, that's echoing this like huge shift, almost at the skeletal level for you, like a massive burning away of the old in terms of your scaffolding. You're getting new scaffolding, Aries. And that may, you know, bones always feel very ancestral to me, so that may have to do with burning away of the old shit that you've inherited and literally in your bones that you just don't need anymore because you need an entirely new skeletal framework. So that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing you in front of this bonfire, like filled with power and determination and just deliberately very determined, feeding it into this fire and just watching it burn. It's really liberating. It's a really liberating feeling that came with this visualization. So let's get into this. What is the shape that you're shifting out of? The Eight of Swords. And you can see in this energy, there's a person that is bound and blindfolded. And in this card, they truly are trapped. You know, sometimes with the Eight of Swords energy, it can be like, you think you're trapped, but you're not. This person really is trapped. And it's funny, actually, the feeling that I'm getting with this. Because a lot of times this is like mental traps. And it is. But for you, I'm actually getting the image of those bones that you're feeding to the fire. Like being trapped in your own bones, if that makes sense. This is what you're shifting out of. And what are you shifting into? Something so beautiful. The Empress. Totally blooming, completely coming into yourself. This is that beautiful feminine energy, I want to say. It is the cultivator of the garden. It is the person who is able to receive such abundance and like truly flower into the being that you are. This is creativity, this is abundance, this is like all of the things just flowing and blooming and practically bursting with that goddess energy, feminine. I keep wanting to say that, which I don't normally bring masculine and feminine into my readings, because there's readers of all identifications, you know, that watch these, but I'm feeling this really strongly. And, you know, we all have these qualities of energies within us, however you identify. So that part is really blooming now. And what does that shift look like? We start with the Seven of Cups. It looks like dreaming really big, especially being followed by the Ten of Cups. Come a little closer so that you can see this. There's a real mirroring going on here. See that? With these cups floating and these cups floating. You can see the difference. The transition is like the smoke is clearing. With the Seven of Cups here. The Seven of Cups is like there's so many different options. You know, what do you want to transform into? What do you want to shift into? What is the dream that you have for your life? What is it? And part of the shift out of being trapped is allowing yourself to imagine the possibilities and then focus. Because this is dreaming really big. The fog, the black cloud, that smoke clearing. Oh, the smoke from the bonfire. Burning your old scaffolding. And then when the smoke clears from that, the clarity, the confusion and overwhelm of having so many options and not knowing where to go, that clears away for clarity. And here we have the Ten of Cups, which is a card of miracles, frankly, of dreams coming to fruition, of emotional fulfillment. Miracles, look at the rainbows. And it's like the hands are simultaneously releasing them up to the sky, releasing them up to spirit, to the unseen hands to take care of, and also opening the hands to receive with the Empress, receptive energy, receiving the abundance. And, you know, sometimes this card can go both ways for me, but for you, Aries, I'm really seeing the hands, the energy is moving down. The hands are receiving. It's like the smoke is clearing and all of the dreams are going up, and now here they are coming down to your open hands for you to receive. This is major dreams coming true. And then the next card we have, there's so much air. There's an emotional energy present here with the cups, because we have the 7 and 10 of cups. Cups is emotions. This is heart energy. This is dreams energy. But there's a lot of sky in these particular cup cards. A lot of sky, and then we have air energy coming out for you. So to me, there's like something about you going up and up and up in the air. You know, I think there's a lot up in the air for you right now in this shift and in this transition, but there is this like ascension for you. And it's interesting too, because you go from being like trapped physically, mentally, emotionally, into dreaming big emotionally, you know. Our dreams, the things that we truly truly want, are very emotional usually, you know. It's like that's what our heart and soul wants. It's going to be deeply connected to our emotions. So here you are allowing yourself to dream, and then like focusing your emotional energy on what you really really want, opening your hands to receive that. There's this like ascension and expansion, you know, because air is clarity. You're here having like wide open spaces. You have the space to suddenly see for miles and miles and miles with this air card. It's like the whole world is suddenly opened up to you, and then you come back down to earth with the Empress, because I see her as earth energy so strongly. This energy is so grounded and, you know, fertile. Oh yeah, super fertile. Creatively, maybe even physically. Things are blooming. It's like then you like land. You allow yourself to really expand consciousness, and then you land. And your dreams start to actually seed and flower and bloom. I just saw 1133. Aries, this is good. This is really good, really exciting. So you know, this could apply to so many situations, and I'm getting the feeling that it applies to many situations in your life. But I'm telling you, there's something about the burning of the bones. You're getting all new scaffolding, and that new scaffolding is what you need to make way for your dreams. To make way for your dreams and bring them into the 3D. Bring them into fruition. 1212. We're going to get you postcards from the liminal space here. And as I shuffle, I am going to let you know that I'm taking extended cards into an extended reading here for you. So if this is resonating with you so far, and that image of you like burning the bones and getting a whole new scaffolding, getting out of this trapped energy and into Empress energy here, blooming, then follow me into the extended reading. The link is down below. You can view that extended either through Patreon or by DMing me on Instagram. Okay. And so follow the links in the description box below, and that will take you to the extended video where I'm going to use another deck to clarify the spread that we have. See if we can get some more specific, because this is a really general read so far. I'm going to try to hone in on some specific folks. So if you're feeling like your heart beating, that you need to view this extended, then chances are the extended is going to get into your energy a little more specifically, and see if we can get what this actually looks like in your 3D life. And then I'm going to continue to pull cards here on this, because we never just shift from one shape into the other and then we're done. Life doesn't work like that. It's a constant shape shift. So once you shift into this Empress energy, you're going to continue shifting. And so I want to pull some more cards and see what we can get for the continuation of this journey for you. All right, so if that's of interest, great. If not, I want to leave you with a postcard from the liminal space as you are in this liminal transition limbo, Aries. So what is the liminal space advice for Aries here in the month of August? The software update, my friend. I'm telling you, collectively, we're getting a major software update at this time. Individually, we are getting a major software update, and I saw it in your visualization. The old scaffolding is burning away, and you're getting entirely new scaffolding. This is a software update. I wish I knew computers enough to use the right analogy, but it's like the mainframe or something, you know, whatever the base part, root part of the computer is, that's what's getting an upgrade for you. Aries. I'm going to read this to you because I really like the way the authors talk about the energies of these cards. Here we go. Okay. This is an invitation to evolve. If declined, all life will be experienced through the lens of your outdated software. This may improve upon old features or add something entirely new. This is an upgrade in your very bone marrow, my friend. And, you know, if you follow me on Instagram or Patreon, you know that I just posted about that quarter moon in Scorpio in the beginning, you know, transitioning from the beginning to the middle of August, that quarter moon energy. The image I got for that was a blood transfusion. So that feels really applicable to you in particular, Aries. So if you haven't gone and taken a look at that on Patreon or on Instagram, go check that out. That reading for the quarter moon in Scorpio. Okay. So if you're interested in this and you want to check the extended, link is down below. We'll keep pulling cards. For those of you where this is where we part ways, thank you so much for watching. Click that like button so that we can surf the YouTube algorithm here and get this out to the other Aries folks that need to hear it. And do subscribe to my channel so that we can stay connected as we move into September. Take care of yourself, Aries. I'll talk to you soon.